Okay, so well, I just wanted to make a shorter video. So yeah, this is a question I found on the internet. It's probably in the beginning of the video, like for like 3 seconds or something, I don't know. But yeah, so it says a plus b is 8 and a times b is 15. So what is the sum of the reciprocal of the two numbers? So they've said that, well, in the question itself, they've said that the sum of two numbers is 8 and the product of two numbers is 15. Then what will be their the sum of their reciprocals? Okay, so well, I mean, okay, we're gonna solve this with two methods, because I want to make this video longer. First method, right? Yeah, the first method should be okay. So we just use substitution. So from the first equation, we're gonna call this 1 and we're gonna call this one 2, right? So from 1 we get b is equal to 8 minus a, right? And then plugging this value of b into 2, we get okay, so a times 8 minus a, this gives us 15, right? And well, that should be easy enough for you to recognize that this is indeed a quadratic equation. So we get plus 8a minus a squared plus 8a is equal to 15. Let's put this in standard form. Plus 8a minus 15. Let's change this. Let's multiply the both sides by minus 1, right? Minus 1, right? Okay, so we get a squared minus 8a plus 15, and this is still equal to 0, right? Okay, so how do we plan on solving this quadratic? Well, I guess we can use two methods. So first we can use splitting the middle term, wherein, okay, so we have 15, right? So well, you have to find two numbers pq such that their product is equal to the product of the first coefficient and the last coefficient. So that's 15, and their sum is equal to the coefficient, the middle coefficient b, as we call it in general situations. But let's not call it anything. For here it's for now it's minus 8. So I think it should be easy enough for you to see that p can be minus 3 and q can be minus 5. As they multiply, and minus 1 and minus 1 become, well, plus 15, and then they add to give us minus 8. That should be easy enough for you to see. So what we do is we take a squared and then we do a minus 3a, a minus 5a, and a plus 15, and this is equal to 0. And now we factorize by grouping. So first we take these two terms and then we take these two terms. Okay, so let's see. So we can factor out a from here. So a minus 3 from here, and since we want a minus 3 in the second part of this term, we should factor out a minus 5, right? Yeah, so minus 5, a minus 3, right? And well, you should always check in your head, right, by multiplying these out again, does it give you the same result? So yeah, and now it's easy enough to see. We have a minus 5 and a minus 3 times a minus 3 is equal to 0. That means that either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. So a can be 5 or 3, and of course if a is 5, then b is 3. Well, yeah, that should be easy enough for you to see. So we get a plus b is 8, right? So 5 plus b is 8, b is 3 for one situation. Then we get 3 plus b is 8, where we get b as 5. And of course these are interchangeable values, which should be easy enough for you to see again. It's not that tough to see, right? Because, well, here we have a is equal to b, and let's make a table or something. A, b, 5, 3, 3, 5. It's easy enough to see that, either of these can be used because the sum will still be the same, right? So I'm going to use the first column. So we get a 1 over 5 plus 1 over 3. Right, we have to find that value, and well, of course, let's take a common denominator. That would be 15 and then times 3, so 3 plus 5. Yeah, we get 8 upon 15. 8 upon 15 is our answer in the first method. Okay, now the second method, right? Right, okay. So the second method, well, let's see. Second method, not the second meth. I do not condone such behavior. Okay. So yeah, that's good enough. Yeah. Okay. So now let's start, right? So now, well, here we use blatant substitution. We didn't even consider what this was. But here we'll be smart, right, for the second method. So what we'll do is we'll try to simplify this expression. 1 upon b. 1 upon a plus 1 upon b. Now, okay, well, let's see. So, well, we can take common denominator. So we can get b plus a upon a times b. And of course, addition is commutative. So we get a plus b upon a times b, and that makes our problem much easier, because see, we've been given the value of a plus b directly and a times b directly, so we can just directly write the answer as 8 upon 15. And this was really cool. Okay, it was rather short, but it was really cool and I enjoyed it. So yeah, hopefully you liked this video. Please subscribe. It's a roll nice, but yeah, unfortunately not literally nice. Thank you.